Hey, Shalom, Shalom, want to start off souls by giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kodash, the Malone is the apostle of great milestone, and honesty, brothers doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh's raw name of whom the world ignorant calls God, Jehovah, or Yahweh. His raw name is Yahweh, and his son's true name is Yahweh Shai. When we pray Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba meaning in, Ha meaning learn, Sham meaning name, so Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. This is a quick one on the death of Sir Evelyn de Rothschild. Financier dies peacefully at home, aged 91. Right, and there's a story into this. When I first clicked it, it was like philanthropist. Just one of the things they like to say, but hey, this is a momentous sign, right? Just like the death of QE2, it just it's a thing of just this is the times that we're in, right? It's the times that we're in, and the rest of the elites may be like, look, man, we've lost a few big names over the last couple of years, right? You had oh damn, what was this devil's name again, man? Rockefeller, something or other. Then you had, and the thing is, his death was on what do you call it, on the spring equinox, right? Around about like March 21 something, a few years back, right? And then now, obviously, you had then you had Philip, right, Prince Philip, then QE2, right now Evelyn de Rothschild. So hey, all we know, right, in the back of these guys' minds, they're like, look, man, yo, hey, we need to fast forward the plan. You already heard Wef guy saying we need to we need to hurry up and speed up Agenda 2030, right? Bring it forward, right? So it says, Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right, so this devil's seeing his time running out, right, seeing all these big names, dropping dead or whatever, if they're even dead. Right, you might just be moving into their bunkers or whatever, you speak as a man, but hey, you never know of these devils, man. Right, but hey, for us, hey, this is it's a good day, right, to see the fall of your enemies. Right, it says Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I've judged in my heart to be happy. Right, so hey, happy is something to be happy. But script people, these foolish Christians, want to talk about, oh, you can't, rejoice at ill. No, no, no. What was the scripture about to say? Right, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, right? And he is our enemy. Right? Is there a bigger picture of this devil? Right? He is our enemy. People may look at him, oh, he just rides horses, he just does this. No, he is the devil, right? He is one of the elites of this world, right? Of this wicked world. Right, he and his people have his eyes set on the children of Israel, right, to destroy them. But people are gonna look at this guy, and you'll have, obviously people don't really particularly know who he is, right? But people, in that banking world might be like, oh, Lord, he did so much, Lord Rothschild, blah blah blah, all of that crap. Right? But no, he is, one of the wicked that prosper in this world. Right now, the pinnacle of seeing the fall of his enemies when this place gets destroyed, right? Which it will be destroyed when Esau's kingdom and his, and everything that he's built is going to be destroyed. Okay, that's going to be a beautiful day. That's going to be the most beautiful day. In fact, I should jump there real quick. We're gonna, there's gonna be time changing. This is Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel up the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I'll bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Right, so it's going to be such an important and momentous day, right? That people are gonna stop saying, like, for instance, you have the account of Rahab the harlot. Rahab the harlot was like, "Yo, look, man, yo, we heard what the Lord did for the children of Israel, how He brought you out of the land of Egypt." Right, but this time around, well, there's two things are gonna be different. One is gonna be a destruction like never before, where you read that in Daniel the 12th chapter, right? But also, right, this time it's everyone's going to see Revelation 1:7. All I shall see Him, right? So everyone's gonna see how I shall come back. Getting busy, right? So in the kingdom, these heathens aren't going to be saying we have heard. They're going to be like, look, man, because certain just go, get chain slapped on them. They're going to be like, look, man, we saw what Yahweh did, right? But this deliverance is going to be like, this destruction is going to be like nothing ever before seen. So such also is the deliverance, right? I also wanted to get this because, died peacefully, man. Here is this guy's probably killed thousands of people, just quote unquote gets to die peacefully, right? But hey, this is just what it is. Him and his people have just been living life calm, almost consequence free, right? And this, once again, is one of the reasons why these Christians have a desire for there to be a hell, because they're like, how can someone who's been so wicked just like die and then nothing bad happens to them? That's where reincarnation comes in and takes a point in the whole thing, right? Because okay, cool, let's say this, he really did die, right? You just go and wake up. You just go and wake up in chains. Right, he gonna be born again. He right now is, been judged, told, all right, man, cool, you going, you gonna catch untimely hell, right, when you get back to the earth, right? Because when you read Job the 3rd chapter, it says, hey, when everyone goes into the spirit realm, guess what? It's all peaceful in the spirit realm, right? Ecclesiastes the 12th chapter says, then shall the dust return, then shall the dust, flesh basically turn into dust, and the spirit shall return unto the Father, the Most High, who gave it. And even on that, right? This is Ecclesiastes 8:8, is it? Right? It says, there is no spirit that hath power, there is no man that hath power of the spirit to retain the spirit. So there is nothing that he could have done, right, to try and keep, and be around when they try and implement this NWR. There was nothing he could do about it, right? It says, neither hath he power on the day of death. So when the Lord Yahweh shall pulls your card, guess what? That's it. Right? You can't add, the smallest fragment of a second to your time, right? Of the issues of life, the issues of life and death belong unto the Father. It says, and there is no discharge in that war. Deputation sent away. No. Right? It says, neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. Right? And like I said, just wanted to read this also in regards to this, though, because this man had the world. He had the world, and he owned basically everyone in the world, right? It says Psalm 73:3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Right? And hey, it may not look like it, but this is a bloody, violent man that you're looking at there, right? And one of the things as well is like these devils, and that's one of the things that's beautiful, because these devils haven't worked a day in their life, haven't gone through any kind of hardship in their life, right? But then they're just gonna wake up in chains. They're gonna come back, and we're gonna have chains on these devils, man. Right? This is Psalms 149. Right? This is on Psalm 149 and 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand. High praise, why? Because the Lord's going to give us power over our enemies, right? And it is the same sentence. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai got the green light to put these devils into captivity, right? Scripture says they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, right? Is he not a noble, right? Sir Evelyn de Rothschild. This is a noble, right? This is and to be more accurate, is one of the kings of the world, man. I also wanted to read that, in the NIV. Right, it says Psalms 53 from 3 says, "For I envied the arrogant when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. They have no struggles. Their bodies are healthy and strong." And hey, I mean, he lived to 91. That's what 21 years of what the Most High allotted to man. Right, 3 score plus 10. Right, so he lived a good long life. Right, this is pictures from 4 years ago. Right, I lived a good long life. 9 plus 1, 10 completion. Right. It says, they have. You think this man ever struggled in his life? A man's never struggled. Probably can't even spell the word struggle, right? It says they are free from common human burdens. They are not plagued by human ills. Therefore, pride is their necklace. They clothe themselves with violence. Oh shit, like this. It says, for their callous hearts. From their callous hearts comes iniquity. Their evil imaginations have no limits. They scoff and speak with malice. With arrogance, they threaten oppression. Man, hey, this is Esau as a whole, but hey, it fits this guy. Right? Once again, hey, as the rule of the people is, so all the people they're in. That's head. That's one of them head Edomites right there. Okay. Says they scoff and speak with verse 8. They scoff and speak with malice, with arrogance. They threaten oppression. Their mouths lay claim to heaven. Their tongues take possession of the earth. Therefore, their people turn to them and drink up waters in abundance. Right? Oh shit, sorry, let me just read a little bit more. Right? It says, they say, how would God know? Does the Most High know anything? This is what the wicked are like, always free of care. They go on amassing wealth. Right? And that's what this devil's been doing. Right? It says he was born to Anthony D. Rothschild and Yvonne Cahan Danvers, right, of the Biscoffsheim banking family, right? We needn't guess what bloodline Biscoffsheim is, because even on that it says where did that word go? I can't find it now. Slovakia. There we go. Right? This is a sign, I don't actually know how to pronounce that word, a sign of the Rothschild financial dynasty, right, under his watch. So under his watch, his family's bank bank's total assets grew from 40 million to 4.6 billion. Right. Yeah, and we're supposed to believe that. Right? What does scion mean? This is a descendant child, especially a descendant child of a wealthy, aristocratic, or influential family, right? So, hey, as always, hey, Lord's will is edifying. Once again, a momentous day, a day to praise the Lord for taking out one of our, one of our enemies, right? Because in fact, I'll just read this again to close. It says, there be nine, Sirach 25:7, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So as always, Lord's all that was edifying. Till next time we say, Shalom.